So hey, is your life a little crazy right now? Is your world rocking and rolling all around you? Are you waking up feeling tired and your day is yet to begin? How's your jaw? Does it feel tight? What about the rest of your body? Where do you hold your tension? If you've got a lot on your plate right now, I get it. I do too. But I've found a way to turn the page. Life is life. Sometimes the sea is calm and the sun shines down on us. Sometimes we feel like the little boat rocked from wild wave to wild wave with a fearful eye on the approaching coastline. We need both to appreciate the other, but here's the thing. You get to choose how you want to experience your life, regardless of the current circumstances. Join me in this episode because I'll be sharing the one thing that is helping me to stay calm amidst my currently crazy life. Let's get started, shall we?
Well, hello, beautiful people, and welcome to the Project Joyful podcast. I'm your host, Tracy Tutty, your medical herbalist and high performance coach. So, hey, Project Joyful isn't just about being happy. It's about consciously creating a life you love. It's about remembering how to reconnect with your soul-centered joy. You know, that joy that comes from doing what you love, from living on purpose, and from being in a life that allows you to experience deep joy moment by moment. So hey, let's get started, shall we?
So, I'm in the midst of one of those times when professional deadlines are coinciding with personal deadlines. Throw in the added excitement of Lionsgate energy and it has the potential to be a wild ride. Now, somewhere deep down I must have sensed this was coming because 3 weeks ago I enrolled in Tracy Litt's coaching program, Easy Like Sunday Morning. It's about embracing more ease and flow in your life. Divine timing, right? If I wasn't participating in Tracy's program right now, there's a real and highly likely possibility that I would be a hot mess right now. And to the best of my knowledge, I'm not. How do I know I would have been a hot mess? Well, because for the first week and a half, when my conscious mind was resisting the work, I felt tight in my body. I was angry, tetchy, and all those other thoughts and feelings that come with being stressed. Then the keystone fell into place, and I began to notice things were beginning to feel easier. Friends began commenting that I looked relaxed. Unexpected and unwelcome news, it didn't really roil me. Now, my normal Saturday routine begins with running through the list of what needs to get done that day, whilst I simultaneously swig on a delicious cup of tea. I say delicious because I like a good quality loose leaf tea, brewed in a warmed pot. Now, a tea bag will do, but Saturday morning starts with a proper cup of tea. Saturday is podcast day. It's where I connect with you beautiful people and think about what I want to share in the weeks ahead. This morning, I did something different. Instead of multitasking, I sat in my office that's filled with gorgeous, inspiring things. I sat on the couch, not at my desk, with my feet on the ottoman, and I enjoyed my cup of tea. No planning, just enjoying, mind empty, savouring my cup of tea. I breathed, I sat, I drank. Without any effort, 3 ideas for podcast episodes popped into my head. They'll be coming soon, and this is one of them. I wrote the other 2 in my podcast ideas journal. Here's the other interesting thing. The things we're talking about today in this episode, they just came. No effort, no trying, easy. My experiment of 1 supports Tracy's assertion based on the so many people that she's worked with, that creating space for ease and grace enables creativity. The key is in the space that you choose to be in. Doing nothing and feeling tense and judgy about it is not helpful. Doing nothing and feeling calm and open about it allows the creative genius to emerge. Now, There are multiples of tools, teachings and reflections in Tracy's program to help you get to that space. But for me, the thing that's making the biggest difference is the breath work, and finally understanding that breath work is the work. For years I've rushed through prescribed breath work, often allowing my mind to multitask because I hadn't appreciated its power. When done with intention, it can move you from the sympathetic nervous system to the parasympathetic nervous system in a heartbeat, literally. Why does that matter? Our sympathetic nervous system is the home of fight or flight. It's necessary, but live there for too long in your day and your body is needing to deal with system-wide inflammation, digestive disruption, insulin sensitivity, cortisol spikes, and a myriad of other things. All of these things have downstream health consequences if you live there for too long. The parasympathetic nervous system is your recovery system. Physiologists often refer to it as the domain of rest and digest. In this fast-paced, always-on world, we need to seek out ways to bring our parasympathetic nervous system to the fore. Now, there are loads of ways to do this. Anything that you lose yourself in will get you there. Even things like daydreaming, walking, not running or biking through nature will all help us to relax and recover. But the easiest, most convenient one is to breathe. Breathe slowly, deeply, and calmly. The type of breathing where your belly inflates like a balloon on the in-breath and deflates on the out-breath. It's often referred to as diaphragm breathing. So how am I incorporating breath work into my day right now? Well, at least 4 times a day, or whenever I notice my brain telling me I need to, I place my hands on my heart. Then I breathe slowly and deeply in through my nose for a count of 4. My belly expands while I'm doing this. I then hold this in-breath for a count of 7. And then slowly, calmly, breathe out to a count of 8. Then I repeat this. This is the 4-7-8 cycle. We do it 3 times in total. Breathing in for 4, holding for 7, breathing out for 8. I know it seems so simple. I use that as an excuse to not be consistent with this practice. And then some focused coaching from Tracy helped me to see that it matters. So I tried it. Gentle, intentional breathing to a count of 4, 7, and out for 8. I did it consistently, a minimum of 4 times a day, and my experience of it was that everything changed. Are you ready to ride the wild tide of this life? Then choose to do it with ease and grace. The easiest way to do that is to breathe, slowly, intentionally, in and out through your nose, all the way down to your belly. Breathe in for 4 counts, hold your breath for 7 counts, breathe out for 8 counts. 4, 7, 8. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now.
Hey, thanks for listening to today's podcast. Can I ask you a favour? If our conversation spoke to you today, could you please take a moment to leave a 5-star review? Your review will help people discover this podcast, and together we can create a world where there's even more love and more laughter. And if you want to hear more from the Project Joyful podcast, just click the subscribe button. Bye for now.